Hello and welcome back. It is now later that same day that I recorded episode 1, and I felt like continuing Nine Souls, so I will be continuing Nine Souls. It's, right, so last time that robot, the big, what's it called? Ryui, I think, told me about some guy I should seek out down here, I believe. I'm assuming this way. Okay, I see we're going Silk Song style with the traps. I don't... See, there was one of these earlier as well. I don't really understand. I guess that's for later. That's the only thing I can think of, is that I'm not supposed to go there yet. Q determine Mystic Nymph. Oh, it's hold. I see. I don't know how I feel about the Mystic Nymph. Okay, so probability of enemies spawning on this platform are like 80%. Yeah. Saw that one coming. Whoa, hey, 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 yay, 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 yay. Can't do that. Just spawn in new enemies from the sidelines like that? Yeah. Alright. Noted. And I spawn back all the way back here. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. I can totally do this. Okay, got it. I got cut off. I didn't realize the enemies were gonna be coming in from the sidelines like that. Okay, that was not intentional, so I am going into this with a little bit of a handicap, I can see that. Because R is heal for some reason. Right, and shift is dodge, and it's sort of... Ow. Okay. These contact damage ones are somewhat annoying. Nope. The combat in this game is actually fairly fun. It's just sometimes they like react faster than I expect them to. I think I mentioned this last episode as well. Where when I roll past them, I expect them to like, when they're mid-swing, I expect them to continue hitting the way that they are, but instead they like track me and turn around, which doesn't feel great. But it does mean I have to time my dodges a lot more closely. Is there fall damage in this game? Well, we'll find out. Let's see. There is not fall damage in this game. But I also don't have any sort of healy thing. What? Was that donut locked? Am I crazy? Oh, is it tied to an enemy? Okay. I didn't realize it could be tied to an enemy. Ow. Okay, cool. That's one way to find out that there's like a nemesis system, basically. Okay. What's this? Oh, it's, okay. I do sometimes have trouble telling what exactly certain things are. Like this didn't occur to me that that was like a climbable rope. Like some of the conveyance in this game is not as good as it maybe could be, if that makes sense. So that's up. Got it. Okay, so I can keep. So I can go over there. I can't go down there. Okay, well, that makes this fairly easy. I'm still, see, now I'm sort of on the hunt for what? Oh, I see. That's an interesting way to do a puzzle. But yeah, see, now that like I know there are secret walls. Secret walls. Now I know there are secret walls. I'm on the lookout for secret walls, which kind of brings me back to one of the criticisms that I do have for Silk Song and this game so far, though it seems less egregious in this game. Which is, in Silk Song, you sort of spend a lot of time just mashing walls. Like, if you don't grind up against every single wall in Silk Song, you will absolutely miss a majority of the content in that game. Oh, this area is different? I kind of assumed it would like bring us back to the other guy. Oh, I didn't realize I had like a... Or maybe this is me getting the power? Is that how this works? That's pretty fun. It's like a pogo. Okay, cool. I don't really understand what these guys are talking about, like green key aura and what have you. This is also, I think I mentioned this last episode as well, that it's somewhat... It's using a lot of terms, right? Which on one hand you could argue makes the world feel big, on the other it's just sort of confusing. Right, it makes it harder to discern the story through having to figure out the terminology. Which can work if done right, but I find that it's generally... Personally, I prefer games that don't use as much weird terminology. Okay. I will say, apparently that's called the Crimson attack. I can't help but feel like it's a little bit strange that the Crimson attack can be executed when there's a green glow around enemies. Root nodes, Fangshi Guild, Rhizomate, you see what I mean? Like, this is... how am I supposed to discern what any of this means? Primordial roots. Yeah, all of this is shrouded in mystery. I have no idea what's happening in any of these like lore things. I feel like maybe I should just wait to read them until I've actually fought like more of them and I can properly discern what in the world they're talking about. Okay, and down. You kind of missed the look down mechanic from Hollow Knight and Silk Song for that matter. Oh. Can am I supposed to like destroy that? It seems weirdly placed. Oh. Guess not. Okay, cool. Ow. Right. Okay. Boom. Cool. But yeah, a little bit funny for the Crimson attack. Crimson generally being, you know, like a red-ish sort of deal. Yeah, let me just smoke my pipe while we're fighting. Ow. Okay, I did not realize that I could do that. Might have been, you know. Ah! Okay, I guess I'm supposed to... Yeah, okay. What was I gonna say? Something about tutorializing, right? I do find it funny what both this game and Silk Song determine needs to be tutorialized and what doesn't. Like there are some critical mechanics in Silk Song that I really feel like they should be teaching you, and they just don't until you happen to discover them randomly. Ow. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Okay. Like in Silk Song you can like heal midair, which the game does not do anything to inform you about. You only know it if you accidentally press the heal button midair. At least that's how I found it. Ah, okay. Okay, I see. So that's kind of how that works. Got it. This requires a lot of like prediction, and I guess that's maybe what he was talking about earlier in the vision thing. There's a lot of prediction in this. What was I saying? Right, the things that they decide to actually give you proper tutorials for versus what they just sort of expect you to figure out is very different. Like, it's quite strange sometimes, I feel. Like there are some things in Silk Song that really could have used a tutorial. And in this one it had this whole segment for teaching me about the green bumper mechanic, right? But then it didn't teach me that like I could get rid of a guard shield by parrying him. Like I sort of figured that out on my own. So it's a sort of interesting distinction between, I guess you could argue that both are ways of tutorializing, but wait, hold on. What? Okay, so I can go over there, go back there. Okay, I mean, this seems like something I should probably activate, just in case it opens like a future shortcut or something, who knows. But yeah, I guess it is sort of different ways of tutorializing, but it's just funny how there's such a clear distinction between like very obvious tutorial level clearly designed to teach you this green jumping mechanic thing, whereas the parry to destroy the shield thing was more of a like, here's an enemy with a shield in a tight corridor, you know, figure it out. Learn, idiot. What's this? Kuafu? Okay, introduction of a new unknown character. And I can do stuff now, right? Damage from behind, deflect, range increased, whatever that is, I still don't really know. That's a thing to get back up quickly. I think we're gonna go for Shadow Strike, because it seems I've hit enemies from the back a fair few times. What is this? Ah, right, the talisman system. I remember hearing about this a bit. I don't really know how it works. Okay. Cool building, by the way. In the background, the attention to like architecture in this has been very, very impressive. Okay. I'm sorry if I go silent like every single time I have to fight a guy. It requires so much attention and focus. You know? Okay, I see we've got jumping puzzles. That's nice. Whoa, that's... quite a strong back strike. I love the arrow minigame. I mean, it's so basic, but it feels surprisingly good, I've gotta say. It's so like it's very snappy, if that makes any sense at all. Ooh, fancy. Does this have like actual function, or is it just to be cool? I could believe either one. It is cool, I'll give him that. Wait, I have to check. No! I totally expected it to be bouncy. It would have been pretty funny to put like a bouncy castle segment in here. Jeez, that was a bit too close for my liking. So snappy, the quote-unquote puzzle. Just feels really nice. Okay, so that opens the way back. Can I see a map of this? Is that a healing thing over there? I should probably go heal. I mean, I know it'll respawn the enemies, but I've got such low health, I kind of need to, right? Alright. Okay, so I've been there, I need to go just left. Cool. Ouch. Had some bad dodge timing on my part. Phew. I really do go quiet every single time I have to fight someone. I'm like absolutely noticing that because it feels like fighting a Dark Souls boss with every enemy. Can I just drop this guy? Okay, I guess not. That would have been too easy. I can't pull a Bowser. Don't mind me. I am just headed out. Later. Game design. Do I have to fight that guy? I don't know how like important he is. Oh, so that brings me back up here. Okay, sure, why not? I can try to fight this guy. Okay, I did not I didn't really expect his attack to go that far, but now I know. Okay. I gotta admit, I don't really see the point behind this platform movement thing. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Can I... Seriously, what is the point of this? Why wouldn't you just let me... This is... song runbacks all over again. Yeah. Jeez, he's really not conveying his attacks at all, is he? By going this way I lose a bunch of money, don't I? I don't even have anything to use my money on. I don't even have any money. I lost all my money at some point. Okay, so that's this way. What? Hold on. What is the... What am I... Okay. Gotta admit, really don't see the point behind the slow-moving platform there. Don't fully understand how that's supposed to be fun. Hello? Okay. So I can just move on without fighting the boss? Okay, cool. I mean, I assume the game is gonna bring me back to kill him at some point. Maybe he's optional. Okay, so this is the sister that I definitely predicted right from the start, if you recall. Ooh, cool effect. Nice chromatic aberration. I see they're now explaining the the terminology that I was questioning earlier. are we playing? Some sort of like mahjong-like game?
文家牛逼死，绝代5,000年。
Where did that come from? Is this like a person's personality stored in a computer type deal? It does seem like we're supposed to be some sort of like technical genius, so I could totally see that being a possibility. Like our sister died and we, I don't know, put her in a machine or something. Okay, buddy, do you mind? Okay, so he's got the unskippable fire behind him as well, I see. Does he only do that attack? See what I mean with the switch around? Okay, alright, buddy. One, two. Okay, so getting hit by the fire afterwards does indeed hurt me. Alright. So he's got a third one after the other ones if I'm too close, I think, is what I'm getting from that. One, two, three. Look at how quickly he like turns around when you see that? That's so fast. Whoa. Okay. This guy's like an entire boss on his own. Ah, okay, do you mind? They are doing the Silk Song style traps. Not that I mean, I guess technically speaking this game came first, but I just mean like Hollow Knight style traps. Did Hollow Knight come before this game, or did this game come before Hollow Knight? I don't actually know. Sorry game devs if I'm comparing your game to one that came out after it. I feel like you can make some pretty cool, like, snappy puzzles like that. They do genuinely feel very, very good. Okay. Oh, we've got one of those thingy things. I don't think do I have that? I guess I have that. I couldn't, they didn't show me how much I had, so I guess I had that. Cool, nice. Oh, it's like a fish thing. I didn't even notice that. It did not even register to me. It's like a giant fish bowl. Yeah, I mean, I kind of figured it was in there. I'm not gonna lie to you. What is with this red text? think this guy has issues. Yeah, hold on, did he just say something about stock options? I feel like I glossed over that too easily. Okay, right below us, there's a thing. Got it. Cool. Things are off 40% island-wide. Is that like a technical island term, or does it mean actual island? Um, okay, I'm intrigued because it occurs to me now that the enemies I've been fighting, right? They're all kind of robot as well, which is intriguing to think about in hindsight. About why there are so many of them. I should probably heal first. And like what their purpose is. If that makes sense. Let's see here. I've got one skill point. Okay, I think I'm gonna save up. Immobilization and talisman interruption. Okay, I haven't really used the talismans at all, so I have no idea how that works. That's quite the sign. A weapon that shows interest in the arts. It's a weapon? It does look kind of terrifying, I won't lie to you. Okay, so it is some kind of like... Everything in here is some sort of robot type thing. Ah, he's a trader, I see. He's a shop guy, got it. What are we looking at? This is an incredibly strange store page. Doesn't work with the mouse at all. Okay. There's a Guising, which looks like a little baby thing. Toxic... okay. Ball of flavor. I don't really... Well, I guess we'll get this one, just because I don't really know what to do with most of this. Can I change out? Can I get this? Oh, I see. So that's computing power, and that's... okay. Ah, okay. Okay. Okay, I see now. I have quite a hard time discerning the attack patterns of the dogs. Ooh, a thingy. Whoop. I don't know why, but the hacking minigame is my favorite part of all of this. Can I get an entire game that's just type in four buttons as quickly as possible in a quick, simple order, and then play a sound effect that makes you feel good? Ah, fun. Ow. Is there a limit to how many talismans I can throw? It would appear that there are. Okay, I guess I got stunned for some reason. But okay. So I have to play through the... Ah! So those guys do 3 in a row. Maybe it would have been nice to introduce me to them a little bit earlier instead of alongside this guy. Whew. Okay. That was a pretty good encounter though, I must admit. Should I heal? I guess I should probably... Oop. Rest. Alright. I am not entirely sure I understand the... Jade system yet. So I press F, I think it was, and that places a thing on an enemy, right? I do still have to figure out how that's regained. I can try maybe next time I see an enemy. Where am I? Okay. Can I go in here now? Hold on. Okay, cool. Does this work? Bridge disabled. Activate, yes. Okay. Operate yada yada yada. Names. Okay. Low stuff. Noted. And I'll rest, sure. And let's see what happens, I guess. I'm assuming there's gonna be like a boss fight or something. Ooh, cool centaur guardian. I do love the manga style. It's a really interesting way to do cutscenes. Cheap too, I'm assuming. Which must be nice. Okay. 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 Let's give that one another try, I think. um, hmm. I must say the timing on that is not easy to pin down. Ow. Okay, I guess okay, so the dust particles hurt me, I think, is what happened there. I get the feeling this might take a while. Hmm. Can't help but feel like the difficulty curve had a little bit of a little bit of a spike. The timing for that one is incredibly hard to pin down. Because it's earlier than you'd think. Is that an unblockable? It didn't look unblockable, but I feel like I don't know, maybe I just mishit the parry timing. It's very tight, I must say. This is again, I must apologize. Okay, that is definitely an unblockable. I'm all but certain of it. How do I handle that then? that's like a... Gotta move to the side when he does that. So I think I have to move to the side when he does the unblockable. Also looks like the upper swing has some sort of a back swing, so he deals damage even a little bit after swinging, even though you think you're out of range, you're not actually. Okay, got it. Okay, I noticed my dash to the side didn't work when he did that. Maybe it's a jump to the side sort of deal. I'm not seeing the green glow. Plus, to be fair, he is very fast, so maybe I'm just missing it. I also think the timing might change a little bit as we go through the fight, from what I can tell. Like, it gets slightly faster. It's almost definitely faster now than it was in the beginning, right? Oh, it's phase 2. Oh no. Am I supposed to do something? Oh dear. Yeah. What? Jeez. Okay, and after that he always does that one. Got it. And then that one, right. And then that one. Yeah. Oof. Whew. Okay. Whew. Got me winded. Okay, there we go. Catalyst, pipe, something, healing effect. Got it. Was there a healing thing? I'm almost too scared. Should I go forward or go back and heal? I can't tell. That's an amazing design.
哇塞，我走，哇，下来，哦，苏轼，滚堂舞，滚东青，东林使咧。 đồng hiến ồ
This is a pretty good story, I must admit. I realize I'm not saying a lot while I'm reading. That's sort of just because I want to take it in, you know?
哦，水，这个故事。
I mean, we could push the guild, or we could just stay silent. Let's push the guild. It's the more interesting option.
哦，哦，
Abacus? What is the abacus again? Did they say that? You know, I'm just interacting with stuff. I have no idea why anything does anything. Ooh, cool effect. Very smooth. What is any of this?
九里，
细姑有福无福了。
Ah, I see. We're getting backstory and lore.
咱笑伫家族，
Cool parallax effects. Very impressive.
老好对后面走错。
本森林就丢人去。
Some very interesting visuals going on here. Okay, so we got his seal thing. I see. Right. I remember this. I forgot. We used the elevator like an hour ago. I totally forgot it existed. Wait, does this mean we add a new friend to our little thing? Hold up. I'm gonna end the episode in a minute. Just I wanna go see the guy. I do love the day-night time cycle. Oh, there he is. Can I go upstairs? I can. There he is.
Sir!
He's talking about the kid, obviously. Schwan Schwan.
Got him! No! Oh, 走了。Sir,
Hesh. Your bow. Oh, bow.
아. 浪之屌。
So I guess this is how I get upgrades. Cool. I would like upgrades, please. Wait, so I can press. Whoa! How do I get more arrows? I am out of arrows. Okay, a lot of upgrades. Cool, noted. Let's talk to him a bit. Alien gems. Okay, so I was correct. They are basically aliens. That is effectively what I understood.
아.
Kid, I apparently have a thing for you that I guess you want, because there's a little exclamation mark next to it. Do we get like a cutscene? We do! Cute little drawing cutscene, that's nice. Oh. Right, you're the one writing the anime story thing. Oh no, wait, he's a Wattpad writer. I just realized this kid is basically like a Wattpad fan writer. That's pretty funny. Just keep pestering him. That's pretty funny. Alright, and I think that'll do it. Okay, so only replenished at root nodes. Okay, got it. So, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a nice day. Sleep well if you're in my time zone, or if you're in, watching this at a different time that's not the exact minute that it's coming out. So, have fun.